Hello everyone. Welcome to N++. I thought we would play N++ today. So I have fond memories of playing N in college. I don't think it existed when I was in high school, but maybe it did. I don't know. This is like an Adobe Flash game you could play online. And N++ is like, you know, a sequel that's on Steam. I recorded some episodes of this, I want to say 5 years ago, maybe? It might have been like 8 years, maybe. One of those. Intending it to be the first non-turn-based game I would ever play on the channel. I never published them because I got copyright struck for the music. Or, well, not struck, but, you know, whatever. They were like, the music in this game, they were going to claim the videos and, like, I don't remember exactly what were they. You know, it's not like I'd make any money from the channel, so it's not that big a deal necessarily. Maybe they were going to mute those portions. I don't remember. So I just was like, screw them. I'm not uploading it. But today the mood struck me again. So you've been watching. This isn't me. This is like the I don't know, the start screen animation. It's a platforming game. It's, I don't know. We'll just get started. There's like a whole thing here on what you're supposed to do, but I'll just talk through it as we go. And the game is broken up into these like episodes. I don't know. There's groups of 5 levels, and you have to like complete the sequence of 5 of them to register a score, basically. And you have like, there's a time limit, which is very generous. But your time is also your score, and so it carries over between levels. These little gold... I forget, do I have to jump to get these? Oh, I don't. Okay. So, like, your life meter / timer is at the top of the screen. Every time you pick up gold, I think you get 2 seconds back. And so you can have above your max, and that's like your score. This door is the exit, and you have to get the pass card before you can go. But there's all kinds of deadly traps and more things to complicate stuff. Oops, missed. Well, I'm bad. Ugh, this could have gone so much better, man. I don't know. I don't set any high scores or anything. But you can do... Oh, gosh, these are all sort of hard to pick up. How do you get all this shit? I mean, like, I remember you can get a lot of speed, and then you can turn your speed into upward movement, yeah, by, like, kicking off of corners. But it's sort of hard to get that high. I'm not going to mess with it. If you hit the ground too hard, you do die. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's try that again. I want to go to the left side first. And then climb up the right on the way up. So sometimes I remember when I was just totally first seeing this game, if you watch people who are any good, it sort of looks like the ninja can fly. But you're just wall jumping. And you get to carry momentum. Ah! Uh-oh. I think I can save this. I mean, terrible score, obviously. And you can even accumulate momentum while wall jumping, as you saw there. I was getting faster and faster as I went up. All right, so there's, you know, an episode of 5 levels. No, don't want to do the same level again, thanks. And this is like the intro area. I don't really know what these different level sets are. Is Legacy like the original N? I don't really know. I mean, this doesn't look like what I remember the first level of N being. Not that I remember the first level of N, really. Anyway, we'll just go through some intro levels here. These, we might as well show you. These red things are mines. And you are treated to an exciting cinematic of explosions when you land on one. And then your parts ricochet all over the place, and sometimes they hit other mines. Hey. Yep, my bad. I tried to stop, but your character has more momentum than you might think sometimes. It's not so easy to stop on a dime. There we go. What's going on in this level? Okay, so we want to go up that wall to here, and then whoop, oh, too high. Oh, hang on, what was that? Oh, this is like, so there's a kind of object like this against the wall here that I didn't notice was here until I heard it. But it doesn't do anything, as you can see. I've touched it, no big deal. But if I come back and touch that wall, now it's a mine. So it's like, you know, a one-way door. You can go through it once, but not a second time. Oh. Y to right button plus Y. Because I want to pick up those 3 gold on the left, right? That seems good. I guess it's sort of hard to avoid touching the door, which I knew. But then I was like, oh, I guess I should be able to figure it out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm dead. Idiot. Yeah, there we go. That's more what I wanted to do. Okay, this is just a tutorial on wall climbing, I guess. So that fall is long enough that if that were flat ground, I would have killed myself. But you land on the 45-degree angle, and it's like your terminal velocity is calculated with respect to the angle you're hitting the ground at, if that makes sense. So like, I don't know. I'm not physics. So we have a choice of which way to go here. So we're starting at the exit. We got to go get the passcode and head back. I don't have a strong preference. I guess I'll go left first. Actually, you know what? Let's go right. Because it's a little bit easier. Oops. Oh, all right. I think I was about to fall too far there, but then I slid down the left wall to slow myself, or the side wall to slow myself down a bit. There you go. No real issues. Oh, good. I'm 4,200 the best in the world at this. Amazing. Now, they seem to be, yeah, I guess that is a better jump angle that they're trying to trick me into. Fair enough. Or trying to lead me towards. I see a spring on the ground. Springs are an exception. You can, so this will kill me, right? Yeah. They launch you high enough that a fall will kill you, but you can land on a spring from any height and be safe. So the idea is to, you know, use this one to go up, use the other spring to go down without killing yourself. There you go. What's interesting about this one? Just making sure to get your horizontal velocity right. Oh, a miniature. And this one. Any new things? Yeah, these guys at the bottom will kill you. They're electrified. Well, there goes my arm. There goes the rest of me. Okay. Pretty sure... Where did I start? I start there. So I want to go left... When... Actually... How do you... You can't make that jump, right? Correct. Could you do this? This is worse, surely. Yep. Okay. So, I don't know. I mean, you don't have to get all the gold every time, obviously, but since gold is worth 2 seconds, any gold that takes you less than 2 seconds to obtain is worth the detour. And so, 8 gold up there. It's definitely not 16 seconds out of my way. Gotta avoid that spring. It'll shoot you into the ceiling and kill you. Whoops. Well, I'm not going to go back for those two. Yeah, that spring is a funny little prank if you haven't seen it before. It's close enough to the ceiling that I believe it will kill you by just launching you straight at it too fast. Okay, here's our first time seeing like locked doors. So I don't think you can tell just looking at a level until you go through it which key is associated with which door. But in this case, obviously, this one goes there and the one there goes up, so... That's enough gold for me. I'm not greedy. So this actually teaches you an important lesson, this level. Which is, observe that what will happen when I land here. I have fallen too far. And I believe even if I don't jump, that will be the case, right? Yes, you're dead. And so you might say, well, this is impossible. How can I get to this place without falling far enough to die? There are two answers to that question on this level, actually. The most useful one is this, which is if you touch the exit before doing something that'll kill you, it doesn't matter if you die after that. And so touching the exit makes you like immune to death. There are some levels that exploit this property to have you like touch the exit and then fall on a mine or something like that. And it's like hilarious, you win, but your corpse is being thrown around the screen. There's another one that's much harder and not very useful at all, but I might be able to demonstrate here. Yeah, you can grab onto the side of a wall at pretty much any speed, and then try to use it to climb your way up. So if you didn't, oops, you know what? How do I restart? I didn't mean to submit that score. That was terrible. Quit. Let's just do this whole area again. I mean, I don't know why I'm not competing for score here, right? And you guys saw me do it the good way. Why do I care if the leaderboard has a slightly worse attempt for me? Yeah, that one makes sense. I keep doing that room badly. There should be a way to get everything in like a single directional pass. Alright, I'll leave that one, I guess. Alright, and so, like I said, you know, you can... Ooh, actually I might be... If I'm a genius, could I get all of these? I missed one. Okay, fair enough. Nothing much going on here, just be careful not to land on any mines. I'm a pro, I would never land on a mine. Okay, another lesson here about landing on diagonals. I like that. I don't know if I ever noticed this. Like, did this kind? These are not the same level. Whoops, I missed. These are not the same levels that N started with. I'm fairly sure. And it's teaching you important mechanics by making, you know, this level. It's obvious if you try to slide down the wall or fall, you can't possibly like touch the exit before dying. And the only thing you can really try, even if you didn't know this works, is try land, like, look at the bottom of the screen and be like, what are the interesting parts? You land on the diagonal bit and see if that saves you. And in fact, it does. I believe at the start of the game, there was like a, well, I'm certain there was a tiny little, like, you know, 5 images and 10 lines of text explaining how things work. I don't know if it explained that part to you. Maybe it did, but we already talked about it earlier. So this guy is an enemy, our first enemy on the screen. So this guy has a position he starts at, and if ever he has a straight line of sight to you, he will dash in that direction until he hits a like stopping point, and then turn around. And of course, if he touches you, you die like so. So that's that guy. He's not really a concern on this level, but he's here to introduce himself, I guess. Oh, that's so weird. So when I hit... I noticed something was weird earlier, and it looks fine to you, so you're going to be like, what is he talking about? What's weird? When I get to the submit score thing at the end of a series of levels, I've been hitting, like, yes, submit my score. And then, somehow, the OBS screen capture preview updates first. It shows, like, oh yeah, score submitted, while the screen I'm looking at still says submitting score. And then the one I'm looking at updates. Like, how is that even possible, man? I don't know. Oh, right, and you can view replays. That's always a fun thing to do. Let's watch the top scoring person on this area, shall we? He or she will just do all 5 of these levels. No, what? This is not the top scorer. This is a terrible performance. This is so much worse than me. How do I get out of here? Hello? None of the buttons are doing anything? Quit. Okay, but... yeah, so I'm looking at here. View replays. How do I sort stuff? View high scores around mine. I mean, I kind of want to look at the global high scores. And that's what this says it is. I see scores around mine, sure. But this is like... I don't really understand, sorry about that notification, what this measures if it's not score. Is this some hacker who submitted a score? Maybe that's what's going on. And this is a real good score. Oh my god, stop giving me notifications. I guess I do have 3 windows to that website open, so it notified me 3 times that it's my turn in the game I'm playing. So there you go. Like that's a better performance for this guy. I don't think you can do that much better than I did. Like this is 2 seconds and a... Ooh. There's a tiny little tech there touching the... Let's go back, actually. So obviously, like, did a better job than me at picking up all 16 of these rather than just 15. Also slowed down well to barely touch the right side of this before turning around. But what I noticed that sort of surprised me was, look, they're using this corner, I think, to turn some of their rightward momentum into downward momentum to fall a little bit faster on the way down. Very cute. I can't think of any other reason you would actually go touch that wall, so I assume that's why they did it. So I played this... Oh yes, of course, don't run off the wall, jump at the corner, jump off of it. I played this for, I don't know, a few years, I feel like. A couple years at least, in college. And I played it at some point after that. Huh, they decided it wasn't worth turning around. You couldn't... It was going to cost you 2 seconds to go back and get that because it cost you your forward momentum. Fair enough. Anyway, I don't know. So I've played a fair amount of this. I'm not, like, amazing or anything, but... I have experience, and I used to care a little bit more. Oh, didn't... I was trying to give it the right amount of jump so that I wouldn't... that I would not overshoot the goal and hang in the air unnecessarily, but I guess that's the right amount. Anyway, I used to care a little bit more about score, and so I would, try to... I mean, I think it would not be completely out of character for me to try to grind out a higher score on a level that I find interesting, but mostly I'm just like, yeah, chill platforming, gives you scope to... try to optimize as much as you want, but you don't have to do any more than that. And, pretty... I don't know. It's a platformer, right? So the controls have to feel pretty responsive, and they do. This is all kind of tough to get, huh? Yeah, I guess not. You just have to do it in multiple passes. And not right into the mines, you idiot. Oh, hey. What is this area for? Not anything, I think. I don't see any reason you would go in here. There's no good way to... Oh, I guess it's if you're not... Maybe if you're not experienced enough to make this jump, you could do like this or something. Okay, sure. But this is obviously the best way up, I think. Obviously, you've seen me die many times without running into anything lethal. I assume it's obvious that I'm hitting the restart button there, but in case it wasn't obvious, that's what's explaining these inexplicable deaths, is that I'm like, no thanks. I'm like, no thanks. You get more, I always have more horizontal momentum than I think I'm going to on that corner there, and so when I try to go up for another grab at some gold, I keep slamming into that. Alright, I guess that was clearly not worth it, but I'm not going back again. Woohoo! So, how long did that all take? 20 minutes. Now, I played this, as I said, 5 or 8 or something years ago. N++, and it doesn't seem like it saved any of my progress to the Steam cloud saves. And so now every time I unlock a new color scheme, it's going to be like automatically turn on that color scheme whether I want it or not, and I definitely do not. Which is kind of annoying. So I guess one thing we might do here is try going down the level grid instead of across it, because I believe the levels are designed to get harder as you go down mostly, and so like row A is a lot easier than row B, and like the last part of row A is harder than the beginning of row A, and you're allowed anyway. So these levels should be harder than the ones I just did. I could have made that jump better. So that's an example of turning your speed into you could if you are running along a slope and you continue pushing forward and jump, you kind of like you're running, you have a bunch of momentum to the right and you're holding right and you jump, you get some extra height, but you retain pretty much all of your rightward momentum and your upward momentum in addition to like what a jump would normally give you. So you go sailing quite far, like woo, like that or something. But if you're running along a slope and you stop pressing run and then press jump, what happens is your character like stops in place basically and turns all of their forward momentum into momentum perpendicular to the floor. So in that way, you get a higher jump off of here than you would get by just standing still and jumping. You don't have enough height to get over this mine. But you saw me like sail up there, so that's what that technique is. Oh, I loved these things. These are my favorite little obstacle. They're little springs basically, and you can, if you jump off of them, you get quite a lot of momentum. I'm sure you could do better than this, but like that's a way to pick up all of those, right? Kind of fun. And this, I guess, is, again, trying to teach you, here's this arc you could do, the thing I was literally just describing, except I unfortunately did it too well. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, is that a missile launcher? No. Okay, it's a moving laser thingy. So you obviously want to be careful not to hit that. Oh, these are mines with what if an ill-fated jump. Some of these, and you can't really tell which, have one-way doors in the same position as the gold. Oh, really? I thought that was enough. So if I just run straight to the right and hold right the whole time. Yeah, okay. So I must have let go of the right button at some point there. My bad. can get those off the top, right? Yeah, okay. Just don't let go of the... Don't stop running. Okay, and so this is Grid C, or Episode C0, whatever. So let's see if this does get notably harder, or what is the deal here. What is this? Ah. Okay. Can you jump out of here without that? I don't... I guess, and maybe you could... Technically, you could, I think. Yeah, that would be the speedrun approach, is that. Fuck you. Oh, man. Okay. Is the top one booby-trapped as well? Yes. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, that was so good. Maybe it's not as hard as it looked? Yeah, you can get plenty of momentum off of that. You can carry a good amount of upward momentum there. That's a missile. No? What the hell is this? I mean, obviously it wants to kill me. Does it have any other characteristics? Okay. The graphics for these guys is not something I remember seeing before. Okay, fine. So what's our plan for the level? Just, like, do obvious stuff? Oh, I feel like I remember this level. Maybe... Not from the original N, but like from playing it several years ago. Maybe? I could be imagining it. That's a spring, right? No. What the hell is this? It's... Oh, this is an object that I don't remember. So you touch one side of it, and as long as you're standing there, it's fine. But when you leave, it shoots an object off in that direction. I assume it's deadly? Yes. Interesting. So you're supposed to do that, and then that, but not die? This is maybe not particularly well done. Oh, I'm supposed to not touch that. Wait a minute, what happened? No, I was supposed to touch it. Okay. My time was not very good, but fine. Okay, so these are little, like, trap elevators in a sense. When they get a straight line to you, they come on down, and the bottom side of them is lethal, but the rest of it is standable on. And so I guess to get the top score, you're supposed to ride this up, grab that. Well, I mean, not ride it up necessarily. I assume... Hang on. Don't take fall damage. I assume it's even more efficient to, like, wait till it's partway up and then wall jump off of it as it's going. But, like, come on. I can't be bothered to figure out the timing for that. Okay, what's happening here? That's got to be a missile launcher, right? No, it's a laser thing. Okay. So when it gets a bead on you, it takes a second to charge up, and then it fires a beam. But while it's charging, its targeting fix on it doesn't change. Okay. And over on the right... What is that thing that they're patrolling, that they're guarding there? Obviously... Is this like turning off the laser grid? Yeah, okay, it's blocking it. I see. I really could not care less about that laser. You are never gonna catch me, dude. Alright. This is section D. The levels are certainly looking more complicated than they were in row A, but this is just another example of angle jumping off a slope? Slope jumping? You have to be careful, I think, that you don't hit terminal velocity on the way down, right? No, I guess not. here you do have to be careful because you don't want that to happen. Alright, missed one. Better safe than sorry, eh? This is just a... Oh, this is kind of fun. It's like a, like a... You know, like they have at festivals? The kind of hammer where you swing as hard as you can. Like, how high a bar can you get it to... I'm going to retry the level, obviously. Can you get it to light up? I don't know. Like, how many of the lights can you get lit up? And this is like, yeah, I don't know. How it's a high jump, right? It's measuring how high you can jump using that thing. Okay, where am I? I'm on the left? Yes. Okay. So just some of these guys to avoid, and wouldn't it be nice to get the gold on the way down? Sure. We have to make sure, I think, to let that guy trigger. But only once. So that he's on the left as we come down. And we can use that slope to jump off of. Okay, it seems like a straightforward get some speed up the wall, I guess. Transitioned over here. I could have picked up those gold on the left, but I didn't have the timing quite right, I guess, or the trajectory. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Yeah, I assume I have to go right, then left, then bottom left, then back here. I'll wait. I think a speedrun strat surely would be... Oh, that's too fast! Don't do that. Oh, you know what? I bet... Oh, yeah, I can outrun that. Nope, I cannot. I mean, I can get up around the corner before... Ooh, that's pretty close. I bet you can do it. Yeah, see? Too fast, too fast. Oh my god. Oh, I could have made that. Okay, try again. That's just too high a jump, obviously. Okay. Flirting with danger there. Let's just do the ease. E0. Ooh, this is a big one. Big, long slope. Uh-huh. That's a laser gun up top, I think? Right? Nope, missile launcher. Okay. The one time I didn't predict a missile launcher, that's what it was. So, let me show you how these guys work. They launch a missile at you, and it just traces you, but only has a certain turning radius. And as long as one missile from this missile launcher is following you, it won't launch it. So, that's what that guy's all about. You guys are never going to catch me. I'm a dang old ninja. Boop. Just grab the optional gold in there for style. What's on the... What are these guys? Oh, lasers! That does make this interesting. Okay, cool. Could have shaved off a little... a little time on the ascent, but... Oh, don't go back and forth between walls quite so quickly. There we go. And then crossing, I feel like, is actually the hard part, right? No, maybe not. Okay, those guys are all... Okay, you just don't want to be on the right side there unless you're super, super precise in your timing. I assume just running right and then falling does not work? Correct. But it's pretty easy to just fall, divert to the left, and, well, I say easy, but... And then grab the wall to slow down on the way down. Nothing too bad there. Look at these weirdos. I mean, this just looks like straightforward jumping, right? Like, this could be in a Mario level. Although, okay, I guess the interesting part is, how do you do this while maintaining enough velocity to pick that shit up? And the answer is you do it like that. What a pro. I missed one, but I'll take it. I'm not actually a pro. These are lasers on the right. Why do I care about that? Am I even going that way at all? What? Aren't I just doing this? Oh, maybe because... Hang on. How do I get... Oh, no, the exit... I was trying to get back in here, but the exit's on the bottom. Yeah, I don't... Those lasers are just for show, I guess? Yeah, easy. Okay, tell me what my global rank is. Am I a genius? 1600. Like 3 times as good as I was before. And just, I guess before we sign off here, let's watch a pro do it. How do I do that again? What is level view? Oh, you can look at the replays of and scores of a specific level. So, how did I do on some of these? Wait. Show me... View replays, scores around mine. Yeah, so did I do well on any of these? How can I tell? So this one I was 2500th. This one 347. Not bad, right? How was I so... Oh, no, I don't want to play this level. Get me out of here. How was I so great? I don't know. Maybe there's just not that much room to do anything cool. Okay, but global high scores. Just for fun. Oh my god, look at him fly. I love it. Okay. Well, that's it for N++ today. Maybe I'll do some more, maybe not. I mean, I probably will. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.